Visuals on our screens depicting just that. Stay on with me, Anand. Tributes are now pouring in from former Prime Minister for Dr. Manmohan Singh. Congress leader Sachin Pilot remembers him as a calm, selfless leader who prioritized the nation. Listen into what he said.
He was not the one to look for limelight or seek recognition. Quietly did his job. He was a true congressman. It's a loss not just for the Congress party, but for the entire country. I think a whole generation of Indians will remember him, his benign demeanor, the way he conducted himself. And while I was working with him as minister, he encouraged discussion, debates, sought opinion, gave space for us to work. So I remember him as a mentor, as someone who I was very close to very personally, but a man with impeccable integrity. And he will be most remembered for that. And I think he said it in his lifetime that history will judge him more kindly. And not a day has passed since he's no more with us. But already we are seeing an outpouring of emotion, not just in this country, but all around the world. उनके जाने से जो दुख हमको है आज व्यक्तिगत रूप से है, पार्टी के तरफ से है, लेकिन देश ने एक ऐसा व्यक्ति खोया है जो अपनी विनम्रता, अपनी सहजता, अपनी ईमानदारी और निष्ठा के लिए हमेशा जाने जाएंगे। उन्होंने जो परमाणु करार की अमेरिका के साथ जो आर्थिक निवेश की जो नई परियोजनाएं लेकर आए, जो रिफॉर्म उन्होंने किए वित्त मंत्री के रूप में, आरबीआई के गवर्नर के रूप में और देश के प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में, उनका कार्यकाल हमेशा एक ऐसा कार्यकाल के नाम से याद किया जाएगा जब उन्होंने एक हर वर्ग को कुछ न कुछ दिया।
Back on the telecast with me is Anand. And Anand, Sachin Pilot has also paid his tributes, and he's particularly spoken very fondly of Dr. Manmohan Singh, saying that he has been a mentor to him and he was a kind, benign, gentle leader who really did not work to get the limelight and to get recognition. He would work always under the radar, do his job and be satisfied with that. He also spoke about how there is an outpouring of emotions from not just people across the country but across the globe, which goes to show how popular the leader was, how integral the contribution of Dr. Manmohan Singh was in the structuring, building the country, whether it is about social upliftment of the downtrodden and the underprivileged, or we talk about the huge economic reforms that were brought in by Dr. Manmohan Singh, first as the finance minister and then later as the prime minister of the country.
Yeah, Megha, look, the way in which Sachin Pilot spoke about former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, so clearly he mentioned that he was mentor to him, but not only to him. We would like to remind our viewers that it was during UPA 1 when several of the new MPs were given the role of ministers in the union government, that included the faces of Jitin Prasad, then also RPN Singh, then several of the young leaders who were given chance, including Jyotiraditya Scindia. So even Sachin Pilot was there in his cabinet then. So clearly he mentioned that how he nurtured several of the young leaders in the Congress and he gave them opportunities. And he also mentioned about his nature of the former Prime Minister, that how he used to remain a very calm and composed person, and he always focused on prioritizing the work for the nation, and he kept politics aside from the cabinet. So these were the words that he used, and while he highlighted the reforms that former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh brought for the country, including the 1991 liberalization and globalization part, and then he also mentioned about the US nuclear deal with the US. And remember, Megha, it was the time when the Congress UPA government was facing severe troubles from the several of the alliance partners, when left parties had threatened that they will walk away from the alliance over the US nuclear deal. But Prime Minister Manmohan Singh went ahead with the deal and he completed that while saying that this deal is very important for the country to make India energy efficient. So these were the words that former Prime Minister has mentioned, and today Sachin Pilot highlighted all the contributions that Manmohan Singh made for the country. Back to you.
Stay on with me, Anand. Now the Aam Aadmi Party National Convener